Hi friends, my name is Claire and I have a secret, so please stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, What's Your Theory? Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. Hello, my friends. I am coming to you today, a broken woman. I'm supposed to be on a diet, and yet I brought home 11 cakes. 11? I think it's 11. Recently, I found out through some of the yarny YouTubers that I follow that Michaels is having like a super secret clearance sale on their yarn. Basically, what it seems like is that they're clearancing out some of their caron cake colors. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know if they're going to replace them, put new ones out. But basically what I found out is that if you show up to your Michaels, start picking out things that you like as far as caron cakes, scanning them and seeing if they're on clearance, you might get lucky. So I was very excited about this. The first thing I picked up were 2 caron skinny cakes in the color Melon Smoothie. How beautiful is that? That's totally my jam, like a 70s vibe with the kind of burnt orangey brown, greeny blues, and then the salmon color, which I think is supposed to be the melon. I thought that that would make such a pretty shawl. And it comes with 8.8 ounces of yarn, so a little bit over half a pound. It is 100% acrylic. 795 yards. It's a lot. So it definitely will make a huge project out of this as far as a shawl. And why did I buy these? I'll tell you. Because they are originally, it doesn't say on here, but they're originally $12, $11.99, $12.99. I can't exactly remember. But right now, a lot of the skinny cakes are on clearance for $5. They are not marked. It is a secret. You're going to want to pick out what you like, go to the price checker, which is in every store. You just have to find it, scan it, and you should be able to see if the color you like is you should be able to see if the color you like is $5. There were some things I picked up that were not on clearance. I just put them back. So I got 2 of these. But I have been looking at this yarn forever, but I'm never gonna buy it. It's $12.99 or whatever. So I got 6 of these caron chunky cakes. This is in the color Sweet and Sour. I look at this yarn every time I'm at Michael's, and every time the color catches my eye, and every time I'm like, that's never gonna go on clearance, so I'm never gonna use it. But it finally happened, $5. One of the colors I always wanted was on clearance. So I bought 5 at one store and 1 at another. I thought that 6 would be enough for a baby Afghan. I started the project already. I couldn't wait. I started the project already, and I started a blanket, ripped it out, started a new one. So here's how it's looking. It looks really cool. It is a 4-row repeat, so a row of star stitch, row of single crochet, and then 2 rows of half double crochet. 4-row repeat. And then self-striping. I think that's such a cute color for girls. And I just wanted to show you what it looked like when you worked it up. So that's what I've been working on. This is a skein and some change, a cake and some change. So I wanted to show you that. I love the color. It's 9.8 ounces, 280 grams, 100% acrylic. super bulky 6, and you're getting 297 yards. So definitely enough in 6 to make a blanket for a younger child, baby. I guess it just depends on what colors you're into, because maybe for some people this is too bright for a baby, but I like making a blanket that they can also grow into. So last 3 that I got are just stuff that you've all seen probably a lot recently. And I could have gotten a lot more of these, but I'm an adult and I paced myself. Who am I kidding? I don't need any more yarn. I love it. I'm just obsessed with it, and I'm just gonna keep making projects, and if that means being able to get more yarn, I'll keep making projects. So I just like it, okay? It makes me happy. I got 3 of these Caron tea cakes, which are the last winter's tea cakes. They were $2 a piece. So I just figured for $6, why not? And this is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and 204 yards in the color Shea Butter. It's basically gray and tan. I thought that these would make really good hats for my YouTube business. So hopefully I'll be able to knock some hats out of that. That is everything I got at the Michaels secret clearance sale. I did want to mention that it's not just the skinny cakes and the chunky cakes. I believe that other colors from the other lines are available for $5 each as well. I saw some people hauling latte cakes. I think some of the regular colored caron cakes are on sale. So basically, if you like the color, put it in your basket, find a price checker. Some people don't know this, but there's a price checker or 2 in every Michaels. Just look up at the ceiling where all of the aisles are labeled and you should see a big price checker sign. I use it every time I'm at the store. There is one in every store. If you find something you like, put it in your basket, go scan it, see if it's on clearance. Because in my mind, $12 for this is way too expensive, but $5 for what you're getting, I think is a perfectly fair price. So if there's any caron cake that you like that's not seasonal, go and see if it's on clearance. My other piece of advice too is check different stores, because I got 5 of these at one store and then 1 at another. The second store I went to had, I think, 11 cakes of this. And at the time I thought 6 was fine. And then, so I left all of those skeins there. But then I went back to a different Michaels to check to see if they had any of these just in case, and they had none of them. So one store had 11, one store had 0. So just check different Michaels. Maybe a color that you like is at a different store. The only other thing I wanted to talk to you about today, other than the secret sale, was I was at Savers recently, which is where I got my all-time best ever yarn haul experience of my life, when I accidentally found Neuro for like $2.19 a bag of 4. It was crazy. So I always go back into Savers to check. I know that happening again is probably impossible. I bought like half of that poor lady's donation in yarn. So I always go back to check just in case. And they had a pretty good bag. Not a great bag, but a good bag at Savers this time, and they had it for $2.99, so I picked it up. It's not a great bag, but I think there's hand-dyed yarn in here, so I wanted to show it to you, just to remind you that if you check in at your local thrift stores, you may be able to find some good things. So these 2 things separately, not super good of a find, but an okay find. We've got half a skein of Knit Picks Swish Worsted Delft Heather, made in Peru, 100% superwash merino wool. So is that a lot to do something with? No, but I guess I could use it as like a trim on something. So it doesn't really matter. It's not why I got this. I just knew that the superwash merino wool was a hint at the quality of the other yarn inside. The other thing I saw was a little ball of saffron from Drops. This is the white color, and it is 100% high quality Egyptian cotton. And it's basically a one weight. You could buy these on their website for about $2.30. These I think are about $5 or $6, and it's just a half a skein. So, okay, this is why I bought this. It is not labeled. It looked a lot like Neuro to me, but it is not wound like Neuro. But I'm definitely thinking hand-dyed, hand-spun. Smells like old wool. Look at the Halloween colors. I don't think I could like properly show you. Purple, slime green, orange. You got weird pink, blacks. There's so many cool browns, cool, fun, oh, red, cool, fun Halloween colors. And there's definitely enough for at least a hat. And it's definitely, oh, look at the difference in purples here. You've got like dark purple, and then you've got the ultraviolet purple right next to the green. How Halloween-y is that? I never see Halloween yarn that I like. It's usually like too garish. This is super cool. I just wanted to show it to you because it's not labeled. But once you start to get to know yarns, you kind of get an idea of like the feel of things, the look of things. This is definitely an expensive yarn. If you take a moment to look at the thrift store, to really dig through everything, you'll probably find a treasure. Most of the time what's in the thrift store is crappy. But every so often you'll see a label for 100% superwash merino wool, and you'll know that you kind of hit on something. If somebody is donating from Knit Picks and Drops, that means they love yarn. It's not just your local craft store Bernat, okay? So check out your thrift store. That is my message. Secret Michael sale, check out your thrift store. Dead plant. That's everything I have for you today. I hope you're doing well. I just love you guys so much, and you know, it makes me so happy to make videos and talk to y'all, and I love watching everyone's yarn videos as well. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.